Welcome back, my name is Rudy, you're watching Alpha Investments. Today, we resume the discussion of why is Dominaria going to zero? And what is wrong with your face? What is wrong with my face? Why does my face have rounded corners? Philip W., you're up, sir. Good luck. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Today, we're going to find out and discuss why... Ooh, a box topper. Should we open it? Of course not. There's no point in opening it. So, Philip, you're just going to get that sealed. Today we're going to discuss the overall state of the dominatrix market. And we've been talking about in the last few videos here, essentially, oh, that's right, Japanese facts. Essentially why everything feels so bad. All these cards, all these prices. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Actually, wow, that card artwork looks a lot better. It's actually a full art, fancy art card instead of just the actual card. I thought the card art on that was just too cartoony. Didn't really do card justice. Does that make sense? The old Rudy. And again, by the way, we are doing set boxes here. So again, as we discussed, draft boxes are good. Not complaining. But the set boxes is I still stand by, is the future of the, ooh, that looks nice, of the Magic the Gathering. Well, you know, kind of the main item. I think they're going to overtake drafts if they haven't already. Archangel, and our first card from the list. We got a rare, all the way back to the Silver Age, the old Mrs. G the Fire. I don't think that's an expensive card, but it is a very interesting hit. Like we've talked about, anything, even Baldur's Gate set. Any of these set, ooh, the old Joda there, Mythic number 1. Anything, wow, really? Wow, uncommon throwback again. Wow, the Snapper. Anything that's a set box that has cards from the list, which these all do, and they've been tweaking the list, that has a lot of value. It's really going to buoy the set. It's going to put a net under it, I'm telling you. Dreams. That's why we talked about, like, even Baldur's Gate, the actual set boxes. The list slot in that thing is phenomenal. It's flipping phenomenal, man. We've talked about that in a lot of these videos, where a lot, migration, that we've seen a lot of these box openings where literally 10 to 20% of the value of the box is in the list slot, and it's not even in the actual product you're opening slot. It's very fascinating. And hey, the portal, oh, that's the portal. That's not as good as the plaza, the statue one. So financially, Dominaria, the secondary market for the standard cards is holding up okay. I wouldn't consider it a home run. I wouldn't say it's a dumpster fire. Mana Rig, Mythic number 2, Raven Man, rare. And that is it. But I have to admit, the weak economy and the macro environment is just wreaking havoc on the collectible world. Magic, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, Yu-Gi-Ohs, poking your step. I mean, oh! Batterskull, OG original new Phyrexia art list slot, Mythic. That's what I was talking about. When you get multiple rares and Mythics now in the list slot, it is quite substantially different. That's what I've been saying. They have beefed up the list slot. No one can tell me otherwise. Look at the box openings. Like when we did like Strixhaven set boxes or like AFR set. You go back and look at the list pools from the list slot and you look at the pools today, the amount of rares and mythics in these recent sets is extraordinarily higher. Boom! Rat Colony. Nice little iconic card from the old, I think it's OG Dominaria, isn't it? Isn't that original Dominaria? A couple years ago? So I think they've kind of tweaked it to really put more value to make sure people are pulling more actual cards. Wow, really? Really? Ruin Grind? I think this was a dual deck or an anthology. I can't remember what this was from. I recognize that symbol. How many cards? 80 in the... Yeah, Commander 21. I was wrong. It was a pre-constructed deck. Got that part wrong. Got that part right, but it was not a particular style deck that I thought. But that's what I'm saying. The amount of rares and mythics... Oh, a Johnny! Coming in hot with the new Phyrexia text. Jeez, really? I'm saying, like, look at this product so far. We have a flippin' Batterskull Mythic, rare throwback Silver Age, flippin' look at the Mythics, look at the cards we're pulling, and the market is acting like this thing's going to zero. Mindsinger. It's that show, I'm telling you guys, has nothing to do with the products themselves. The market is in turmoil, and the market is a dumpster fire. You must take... Hey, Leyline, isn't this like a $10, $15 rare? That might be the most expensive rare in the set by the time you guys watch this video. That's what I'm saying. You know, you cannot judge any products right now based on what the stores are dumping them for on the market. Deeds. And that's it. All right, halfway through box one so far. Excellent box opening. Excellent box opening. I mean, just, you know, these are and again, these are boxes. What are these things? Like 100 and what? 120, 130? Shivan Reef. I mean, for boxes that are below 150 with shipping and tax, and that, I mean, I'm just saying, man. Oh my God. Really? Double Phyrexian? Wow. Amazing. Captain's call. Very nice box opening. Holy smokes. Philip, congrats, man. You definitely did a pretty solid box opening here. You definitely did not lose 110% of your money. And Sacred Peaks common. Yeah, I mean, just people act like everything is just so bad. And it is. The macro economy, Granny Lily, the macro economy is weak. But it doesn't mean all these things are going to zero. I've been saying that for a while. Wow, look at this. The old Hunden. Wow. Seeing wins. Throwback. OG Kamigawa from, geez, I don't know how many years ago. From a long, long time ago. Holy cow, it's a big throwback. But anyways, Liberated. The old Riff. Very nice. Mythic number 5. Foil common. All right, folks. Last 10 packs on the side here. But that's my opinion on all this stuff. I just think the market is so distorted right now. And the negativity is the highest I've ever seen in my adult career. Rudy! Yes, you in the back. You don't have a career. All right, you got me. You got me. You got me. Just filming this in the basement on a beautiful afternoon. It's just, that's the world we're in. Nobody's really bullish or happy or positive about anything, man. It is an unbelievable time to be alive and to be in the market. I thought that was a crease down the card at first, left or right, because of the art on that. That was wild. You know, oh my God, really? Another Shredder Man? Non-Phyrexian text. Wow. 6 mythics. 3 are Phyrexian. 2 are Phyrexian actual text. Dude, that is wild, man. Urborg, Zombie Wizard. Like, this is a phenomenal box opening. And it's always funny, you can tell too. Like, when the market's going crazy, you'll see the comment section. You'll see the views on the videos. Really? Another mythic. Holy cow. You'll see the attitude and the attractiveness on YouTube in the market and the amount of people actually watching the videos. And what you'll see. Wow, Shivan Devastator? Holy crap. 3, 6. We're at 8 mythics. Like, how is this? I'm sorry, 8 mythics plus a flippin' Batter Skull list slot mythic. My God. Hey, Caves. Borderless. Lockdown meme. Man, like it amazes me. Like, if this video was uploaded in like a 2019 pre-2020 era, Hexcatcher, great rare by the way. I'm surprised that thing's not like by the time you guys watch this, Hexcatcher can't be a bulk rare. That has to be like $3 to $5 at least. All right, Hydra, beautiful coast over there, nice little double rare. And last pack of box 1. So we cracked through that whole box in 8 minutes, and honestly, that was a good box opening, man. Squee, beautiful, and a nice foil uncommon. Box 2 here, folks. Philip, congrats, man. Box 1 was just straight up good. There's no way to sugarcoat that. That was a phenomenal box 1. Move your mythics over. I'm going to put your little box topper over here. We don't even open those anymore because it's so insulting. It's just Wizards just middle fingering us with fake box toppers. So, all right, anyways. Moving on. Let's see here. Box 2 starting off some silver action. Oh! Whoa! Phyrexian Furnace coming in hot with the Weatherlight throwback. One of the rares that actually isn't reserve list, but I think this was a rare. Where's Furnace uncommon? I thought that was a rare. Dang. That's what I'm saying, man. It just blows my mind. We haven't even seen a Liliana. Liliana of the Veil is in this set. Portal. Foil Queen. Like, in normal market conditions, a set that has Legends in the collector boxes has Phyrexians, a decent bunch of... Wow. Oh, Odric. M15. There's a throwback rare. Dang, I remember that card during my mass box opening, young Rudy days. I was like, any other time, man. The Coast, borderless, very nice. Hey, Lagoif. I'm like, people, it just blows my mind. It amazes me how the market's view of products changes so extremely based on the overall, I don't know, winds of the market, should I say? Is that our first mythic? Soul of Windgrace? Yeah, that is our first mythic. Soul of Windgrace, box 2. I mean, people view things, because like, you go back in my old videos on this channel, Hellkite, Human Soldier. Oh, old school Uncommon Witch. There's a throwback for you. If you go back on this channel and hit like box openings of like Ixalan, and look how everyone's just like worst magic set ever. I can't believe who's watching this. Like, look at box openings of Ixalan. Look at box openings of like iconic masters. I'm serious, folks. Go back and look at some of these box openings that are on this channel and some of the conversations in different eras. It is some of the most fascinating things that you can learn from. You really want to learn and you want to really like kind of, make money, get rich, build wealth, all that dumb BS YouTube crap. Mana Rig, Mythic number 2. But no, seriously, if you really want to learn, just learn and get a different perspective to help yourself learn, just kind of view the world differently, look at older YouTube videos in the collectible world on this channel, The Waste, and look at the comments. Look at people's attitude on videos on this channel from 3, 4, 5 years ago on like Amon Kitty Cat or like OG Ixalan or Rivals of Ixalan. Like hit like Alpha Investments Rivals of Ixalan box opening or some sort of Rudy Ramble series from like 2017, 18. And listen to me talk about some of the old sets and like, iconic masters and Dominaria is coming out and Throne of Eldraine and here we are. What do we got coming up next? Oh, Modern Horizons 1. Oh my God, what is this Modern Horizons? Commander 2018, 2019. Like, it's so fascinating. AFR, Uncommon, really. Like, you got, like, I seriously, like, I really recommend you do that because the learning experience is so fascinating. Like, what you'll see and what you'll listen to, you're going to be like, wait a minute, what? That's worth a fortune. Wait a minute, this box, I'm on Kitty Cat is garbage? Rudy's not selling it, worth a crap, no one's buying it. Cave Borderless. Hey, Urza Symbols, nice double rare pack. It's so insane to watch and watch those videos and look at the comment sections and how ridiculously wrong and how ridiculously negative and how everybody said everything was overprinted going to zero. And that stuff is up like 300-400%. Like, you look at any of that Ixalan stuff. Well, Ixalan's not 300-400, but like Amon Kitty Cats. You look at those sets that I couldn't even give them. I couldn't sell them to patrons for $80 to save my life, man. Like 2% of patrons bought them. It was like the least selling Magic sets. And you look at the negativity of it. And now you look at the value and the perspective. Caves. What is the list? And you just, it's so interesting. Even further back. Go look at like Battle for Zendikar, where everybody said it was worthless. Oh, the whole set's going to go to zero because of the lottery cards. It's, diplomacy. Very nice. And now it's just, and you see people talking about it. And it's really fascinating. Look, go back to like Khans of Tarkir videos. Go back to like Oath of the Gatewatch videos. And man, it'll really help you guys learn. Especially if you're new to the Magic and the collectible world. Or if you just discovered my channel, which I'm sorry. God, some of these signatures are quite strange. It'll really surprise you of how things are. And it'll really help you view things. Whoa! Speaking of Masters 25, Sky Raider. M20, 2018? What was the year was this? Does it tell you originally? 2018! Man. Sky Raider, M25. Jeez, that brings back... I was just talking about the Master sets back then. And it's just... It's a wild thing, man. It's a really fascinating world to be a part of. If you have a good head on your shoulders, you're able to stomach the swings. You don't freak out if you're something you buy. Because guess what? You're going to buy things, they're going to go down in price. And guess what? You're going to buy other things, and they're going to go up more than you can imagine. That's part of life. The difference is how you digest, handle, and move forward from it. That's really all this stuff comes down to. Most people just have a really hard time, well, dealing with it. Zur. And, a double Zur. 2 Zurs, 1 Rudy. 2 Zurs, 1 Rudy. Look at that. Double Zur Mythic in 1 pack. That's crazy. So on this particular box, the list slot, at least so far, I don't want to complain yet, the list slot has been a lot weaker. Channeler. But that can change really quick. All you need, because we've only had, but no wait, we did have 1 or 2 rares. I'm sorry. We still did. They just weren't really that great of rares. So, never mind. But anyways, I'll give you guys my final comments here. Again, Philip, thanks for being a very kind patron. Honestly, once again, solid box opening. Not a dumpster fire. You didn't... Lotus coming in the close there. I think Timeless Lotus is holding its own. Isn't this holding about 10-15? I think last I checked, of course, you guys can beat me up and say, no, Rudy, it's already in the bulk bin. Nobody cares. You don't know what you're talking about. It's sad that you are where you are in this world. Blah, blah, blah. Anger, rar, middle finger emoji. I don't know. Eggplant emoji with the squirting thing. Isn't that what we do? No, that's what she does. Shivan Reef. And look at this. AFR Mythic. Shiny head hamster guy. I mean, I don't know. So that is one thing I still think is not quite right for the list slot. I don't think we should have Mythics. Ooh, look at that. 10th edition rare sleeper agent. Now that's something I haven't seen in ages. Anyway, I was going to say, I don't think we should have rares and mythics in the list slot from sets that are literally within the last 1 or 2 years. I think that's too new. You can't have, because we experienced that with like Jumpstart, M21, and some other products in like Modern Horizons. There were some cards reprinted like 3 times in like 3 different products within like 2 years. Anyways, Philip, thanks for being a kind patron. Everything's headed your way, including your fancy schmancy sealed box toppers. Conclusion, everybody. These are great products. Great products in a bad time. And your view, and my view, of how something's going to be good, bad, or successful, or failure is going to swing and be dictated based on, well, people around you, social media, and YouTubers. That is going to be your overall opinion as you kind of absorb everybody's you kind of watch, listen to everybody's perspective online. And yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The market's crappy. There's no reason, in my opinion, for Dominaria, set, draft, or even the collector to be doing anything besides stellar. Every patron who's, and I've sold Dominaria release to thousands of patrons. A couple thousand patrons bought them. And I've received hundreds of messages since they got it weeks ago at the release time of people who opened them, actually played with the cards, built decks, had friends over, literally cracked the collectors, really enjoyed it, kind of organized them, sorted them, collected some of the sets, flipped the cards. And overall, people were just really happy with the product. Nobody's literally like, oh, Rudy, Dominaria. Rudy, I opened this box, man. Thanks for getting it to me, but this card sucks. I'm waiting for the next set, Rudy. Have a happy taco day. Like, nobody's doing that. Now, again, when we sold Boulder's Gate, it was similar, but not as bullish. But it was similar. People were still. I received more messages during the Boulder's Gate release time. Why are people so negative? We opened these, we drafted these, we built decks with these, we played with these, and we really like Boulder's Gate. We're having a ton of fun with it. I've received tons of that. And to this day, I think the Boulder's Gate collector box problem remains an issue with Wizards jacking the price too high and then the market recalibrating the price lower. It wasn't that it's a worse product all time. I still, to this day, don't think Dominaria is a dog product. Boulder's Gate is a weaker product, but it's not a bad product. But the market has crucified it. And again, to defend everybody in the market, well, Wizards put that right before Super Mega Quad Masters. And it also came out right in the middle of the cruel summer downturn crashing economy. So when you put it all together and put a nice little bow and a nice gift bag, everything feels bad. But I'm telling you all, from a guy who spent his entire life in cardboard, be extraordinarily careful with the negativity in watching everybody dump everything so cheap. And Rudy, will you match this price? I found a store $2 cheaper than you. Honestly, bro, if it's cheaper, go buy it from them. No hard feelings, man. Nothing personal. I appreciate the communication, honesty. But if you find stuff it's cheaper than Rudy price or Patron, dude, buy it from them. These are, because again, they aren't making money. I am not going to literally sit here and unload millions of dollars in inventory at straight losses in just at literally 50, 60 cents on the dollar. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. If you find things and you got stores or someone local who's going to dump sealed product to you, the best piece of advice I can give you, go for it. Do it. Don't be like, well, I could buy it from Rudy. It's safe, but it's more expensive. No. Take the fire sale bait. Go for it. That's the honest advice I have for everybody. Just like in the other video about financial advice and things. The best piece of advice is go for it. Don't sit there. Don't do that. If you find someone dumping because they need to raise money because of bills or the first of the month or overhead or make payroll, dude, give them the money. Take it off their hands. Let them get it off the books. Let time move forward. And quite frankly, to sum this video up, I cannot wait to make videos about this 2022 era in 2 years from now. Like, I can't even retire. I can't retire within 2 years, obviously, because can you imagine the videos in 2 years from now about all the product that crashed in 2021 and 2022? It is going to be the most epic content look back ever. I can't imagine how juicy and much fun it's going to be to take the thousands of videos, screenshots, comments, everything's going to zero. It's going to be fucking glorious, everybody. And I hope you see it in the future. I hope some of you actually remember this.